Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. Today we are doing the 5 drugstore makeup brushes that I think everyone needs in their collection. I have 5 really good products to share with you guys. One of them is a brush set, but it is still relatively cheap and you can find it at Walmart. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so let's go ahead and start off with the set that I want to talk about. This is from Milani and it is an eye brush set. You can find this at Walmart or on the Milani website, and the reason I had to choose this is because these are the only eye brushes that I chose. You get this set and in my opinion you are good for eye brushes. So this is called the JetSet eye brush set. I've talked about it before, I think in a favorites video, and you get 3 brushes here. They wash really well. All of these do. All of the brushes I'm talking about today wash really well and they stand the test of time. So that is just something I want to kind of throw out there for all of these brushes. But these 3 are the only eye brushes you need. I swear by that because, okay, this brush. This one right here is the blending brush. This is such a good size because if you have smaller eyes or you don't have a lot of lid space, maybe you have some hooded eyes, or if you do have a lot of lid space and you know you get a lot of room to kind of work with, you can use this brush as a great crease brush. You can use it to kind of lay down the transition shade. You can even do a little outer corner blending if you need to. You can just kind of do a one shadow like crease color really quick. And so this brush is just such the perfect size for a fluffy blending brush because it's just not too long, it's not too short, not too densely packed, but not too fluffy to where it just gets shadow everywhere. It is just the perfect size. So I love that. And then the next brush is this one, and it is the more kind of flat brush in the set. So this is a little bit bigger and it's pinched in right here at the ferrule. So it's really nice and packed in there. The bristles are, and it's a short little brush. This is perfect for a brow bone highlight, for laying down a lid color. Even if you have to do some outer corner work, you can use this. It's just the best because it's just such a nice size. So you can really just lay down the product like I was saying. So I absolutely adore this brush. And then the next one and the last one in this set is this little pencil smudge brush here. So this is what this one looks like, and I love this because it's not a really tiny pencil brush, but it's small enough to where you can blend shadow out on the lower lash line no problem, and it looks beautiful. But it's also big enough and still kind of loose enough, if you will, to where it can really do some nice outer corner blending. So in my opinion, with these 3 brushes, you can get a really beautiful eye look. Absolutely recommend these. Let's go ahead and move on to the face brushes. I do have 4 of these to share with you guys. And the first one I want to talk about is for foundation. And this is the Real Techniques Sculpting brush. Now, a lot of you may be like, sculpting, Andrea, isn't that for contouring? Yes, that's technically what it's marketed for, but I think you can use brushes for anything you want. And the reason I love this for foundation and concealer is because of the angle that it has. And it's really densely packed in there. It's pinched in right here at the ferrule and the bristles are just really, really packed. So I love this for foundation because you can get right around the nose area so well. You can get right around the hairline so well. You can get around the chin and kind of blend it down. If you're using this for concealer, you can get in that inner corner and blend it out so easily. So this brush is just so multi-purpose for me. And if you do have cream contour, you can even do it for that as well. Use it for that as well, not necessarily do it because that doesn't make sense. But it is just the most perfect brush for a ton of cream products. Even cream blush, you can just use it right here on the cheeks and it looks beautiful. So I think any like creamy face product that you're using, this brush just works beautiful for that because of the angle and how tightly packed the bristles are. So I absolutely love this brush and totally recommend it. Alright, another Real Techniques brush that I love is the blush brush. This one is so versatile. It is like the little egg brush, and basically how like this one, it can be used for all of your liquids and creams. This can be used for all of your powders on your face. I love this for all over face powder. I love this for bronzing. I love it for blush. I love it for, you can kind of even get like a really nice blended out contour if you want to use it that way. I love this brush. I think this is just the best powder face brush, and it's not too big to where you're going to look really sloppy when you use it for bronzer or blush. You know, it's not going to get it everywhere. but it's also not too small to where it's kind of like you just get really targeted application. I think it's the perfect size. Okay, another Milani brush that I want to shout out is the highlight brush. Now, some people have said this is a dupe for the Anastasia highlight brush. I don't know, I've never owned that one, but this one is wonderful. And the reason I love it is because it is kind of fluffy, but it's still pinched in. You see that? Like, it is pinched in, and kind of all the bristles are made to kind of be in like a little line. And it's got just a nice rounded shape at the top. So what I like to do for a more natural highlight is I just swirl my brush going like this, and then I just kind of buff it on top, and it gives a really nice kind of like diffused look. And now if I want a more targeted highlight application, I'll lay the brush flat in the highlight, and then I'll just lay it down on my cheek. So you really can manipulate the intensity of your highlights with this brush. And you can also use it for under eye setting powder if you need to. You could even use it for blush. It's a little small, but it's totally workable, especially if you kind of have like a smaller face and smaller features. This would be really good for blush. So this brush, again, versatile and just really, really good. Last but not least, I want to shout out an e.l.f. brush. Now this one is like dirty and stained. I should probably get a new one, but it has held up so well. This is the e.l.f. Small Tapered brush. This is my holy grail brush for setting my under eye concealer with powder. It works so well. However, you can also use this for a powder contour because it does come to a nice little point. Can you guys see that? How it's like pointed right there? You can really get a nice powder contour really nicely blended out with this. You could even use this for blush. So I love this brush too. I love all of these brushes just because of how versatile they are. And that's why I think everyone needs these brushes in their collection. The eye brushes are even versatile. You know, they're not, of course, as versatile as the face, but you can use those brushes for so many different things. And so with the face brushes, you have endless options. So I think if you have these 5 brushes, well, 4 brushes and a little brush set in your collection, you will be good to go. The same thing with the eye brushes. This brush from Milani, the highlight brush, is available on their website and at Walmart as well. So that's where you can find this. You can actually find e.l.f. and Real Techniques at Walmart too. So you could just go and make a one-stop shop and get all the makeup brushes that you need for your collection. Okay guys, that is it. I hope this video was helpful if you are starting out buying brushes or you're kind of wanting to know what just like the best drugstore brushes are. In my opinion, it is these 5. I just think they're absolutely wonderful and you guys should definitely have them in your collection. So thank you so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and don't forget to subscribe, and I will catch you guys in my next video.